Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a few different tips for ways you can make an organized and even a more productive income tracker using Google Sheets. Starting off with the first tip for a way that you can improve your Google Sheets income tracker spreadsheet. This will be to include multiple organized tabs within one of your spreadsheets. Adding tabs would technically make your spreadsheet into a workbook, and I'm going to show you how you can add tabs so that you can have different spreadsheets to organize different areas of your finances, and also how to rename and duplicate them. Adding tabs can be beneficial for in case you need to create separate trackers like a budget tracker, a transactions list tracker, and more. Starting off, I'll be showing you how to add a brand new tab to your spreadsheet. So to do that, you'll first want to open up your overall spreadsheet, and all the way down here, you should see the plus icon where you can click Add Sheet, and it's going to add a brand new sheet. And you'll see the sheet added here. This one is titled Sheet 4. You can then begin customizing this into another sheet, like a budget tracker or an expenses or savings tracker. To keep your tabs organized, you can just hover over a tab, and you're going to right-click your mouse and then click Rename so that you can add a brand new name to represent that spreadsheet. And that's how to add a brand new tab to basically make your spreadsheet into a workbook with multiple different tabs so that you don't have to create and keep opening multiple different individual spreadsheets. If you decide you don't need a tab anymore, you can just click on it and then right-click and click Delete, and it's going to have you confirm if you want to delete that tab. Now, sometimes you'll want to actually duplicate tabs and use them for another month, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So you want to hover over the tab itself that you want to duplicate, then you're going to right-click, and then you're going to click the duplicate icon, which is going to make another version of that sheet. This one you can choose to customize for a new month or a new date. You can also clear the fields in case you just want to leave it blank so that it's ready for the next month. A simple way you can clear the fields is just click on the different cells, then click backspace on your keyboard to clear the field. You can also press and hold over a cell, then drag your mouse until you selected multiple cells, and then click backspace on your keyboard to kind of bulk remove the data so that you can make this spreadsheet kind of empty and blank so you can use it for the next month. And you can repeat that step so that you can use the same spreadsheet numerous times. You also don't want to forget to go ahead and rename that tab just so that you can keep all of your tabs organized. I've just right-clicked over it, and then I'm going to click Rename, and you can actually name your tabs after specific months so that you know which months they were created for. Just in case you want to arrange your tabs from priority to maybe least priority, you can press and hold a tab and then just drag it all the way over to reposition it anywhere that you would like. And if you're unfamiliar with downloading tabs, in case you would like to download your spreadsheet or your entire workbook with all the tabs, I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. So for example, you'll want to click on the tab in which you would like to download. And up here, you'll want to click File, and then you're going to want to click Download, and it will let you select the file format that you want to download it in. I'm going to select PDF just for an example. And when you open it up, you can sort of review the print settings. And over here, you can kind of change the orientation and even the scaling. Right now, under export, it is set to current sheet, which means it's just going to download this current sheet, so the long-term pursuits sheet. But if you wanted to download the entire workbook, including all of the tabs, you're going to want to select the workbooks option, and it's going to include all of the pages of the workbook in the file that you're downloading. Also, if you'd like to organize every area of your personal finance, I've created a personal finance bundle of Google Sheets templates. This bundle includes organized and well laid out Google Sheets for you to keep your personal finance organized. It includes a budget spreadsheet, a budget by paycheck spreadsheet, a savings tracker so that you can track everything that you're saving for, and monthly budget spreadsheets so that you can track your income and expenses. This bundle helps you save hours and hours of time from creating your Google Sheets entirely from scratch. Every spreadsheet is well laid out and optimized so that even if you're a beginner with Google Sheets, you can stay organized without getting overwhelmed. It includes a designated income calendar, along with a spending tracker so that you can track your recurring expenses, purchases, and in general, your spending habits. The spreadsheets include automated formulas to calculate your total. There's also some visual charts in the spreadsheets for in case you're more of a visual learner and you need to see the final roundups and totals in a pie chart or other types of charts. My Google Sheets template bundle for tracking your income and personal finance will be linked in the description box, and I also have a variety of other types of Google Sheets templates, which you can check out on my website as well. And then just in case you decide you would like to move one of your sheets to maybe another spreadsheet project that you have in your Google Drive, There's actually a way that you can do that. So you want to click on the spreadsheet, then you're going to right click over it. You're going to notice the copy to button, where you can copy it to a new spreadsheet or an existing spreadsheet. In general, adding multiple tabs and organizing them inside of your spreadsheet or your workbook can really help you to stay extremely organized and see everything that you need all in one place or in one workbook in particular. The next tip to help make your Google Sheets a little bit more organized and feel more optimized would be to add color-coded sections and also color-coded titles of sections to help everything in your spreadsheet feel a little bit more easier to read. Here's an example of my Google Sheet. Without really any color-coded sections, everything is just sort of all white. And then here is an example of the spreadsheet with color-coded sections and also the titles highlighted so that I can see everything a little bit more clearly. And I'm going to show you how to add these color-coded sections and make your titles stand out so that at a quick glance, you can kind of help to understand your spreadsheet a little bit better. The first tip would be to set apart your different section titles. Like for example, under my subscription tracker, there's multiple different columns. And at the moment, it's kind of hard to pay attention to the titles of the columns. And I'm going to show you how to help these stand out. The first thing you can do is click on an individual cell and you can click the fill color icon and you can basically add a different background color to that cell, and that's going to help it stand out. And if you need to, you can press and hold that cell and then drag your mouse all the way over to select all the different cells you want to select. And then you can bulk change the background colors of sort of all those cells that you just selected. So I bulk selected those cells and I'm going to set a new sort of background color. That did help, but they're not fully standing out as much as I want them to. So another thing you can do is press and hold over one cell and then select all the cells you want it to select or all the title cells, and you can actually put the text in bold, which can help to set it apart from other text in your spreadsheet. And if you want to go a step further, you can increase the size of the text as well. Just keep a note, if you do increase the size of the text, some of the text might be too big for the cell and it might cut off. And what you can do in that case is just click on the actual column itself. Then you're going to double click these icons on the side here. And then I'm going to double click it on this side. And as you can see, it kind of scaled out that section a little bit to show the full text so that the text isn't cut off. You can also use that color coding method for other areas in your spreadsheet, like larger titles. So I've selected this large cell and I'm going to bulk change the background color of it. Another thing that helps is not just color coding your titles, but also color coding any roundups or totals that you may have for a column. So for example, I'm going to scroll down here and here I see a total section and then I also see another total section. These are definitely sections that you're going to want to put in bold so that at first glance you can see them and they'll be noticeable. What I'm going to do is press and hold a cell and I'm going to select this entire row of cells and I'm actually going to set a different background color just to help to kind of set this section apart so that it's easier to focus on the total section. And if you need the specific cells that have the total dollar amounts, you can just press and hold, select multiple of the cells, and then you can change the background color to something even bolder or even more noticeable. I'm also going to repeat that step for the total that is over here. So I'm going to press and hold it with my mouse, select the specific cells, and then I'm going to change the background color so that as you're scrolling through your spreadsheet, it's going to be a little bit quicker for you to just tell that this is the total section that has the total dollar amounts. And again, if you need to, you can actually bulk select these cells and then you can put them in bold to put all those numbers in bold. I'll be putting a few more titles that are inside this spreadsheet as color coded. So I'm going to color code this title and then the one below it because these are describing what this particular section is. And you don't just have to stop there. With color coding the different titles and column titles, you can actually color code specific columns or specific sets of cells. So for example, let's say I wanted to highlight the monthly price and annual price ranges of cells. I'm going to show you how you can bulk do that. So you're first going to want to press and hold over the first cell, and then you can drag your mouse down as many cells as you would like to select. Once you've done that, you've selected all those different cells, and you can click the color fill icon to set a brand new color for the background of that section. And again, you don't just have to set a new background, you can also set a new text color as well. That way you've highlighted that entire sort of range of cells in case that's something that you really want to stand out. And we're going to repeat that step for this one as well. Just bulk select those cells and then go ahead and apply different colors to help set them apart. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the finance Google Sheets that you saw in this video, I have all of those templates available in a bundle, which I'm going to link in the description box for you guys. It's a personal finance tracker bundle with a variety of Google Sheets to help you stay organized in your budgeting, your savings, and more. My bundle of personal finance trackers can help you to save literally hours of time from creating all of your spreadsheets completely on your own. And don't forget, I also have a variety of other types of Google Sheets templates for if you're a student or even if you have a small business. The link to where you can grab those will be in the description box as well.